You probably think Jeffy's just a booger-eating, diaper-wearing, lovable menace. But what if I told you he's secretly SML's richest character? And I'm not just talking about some dusty old inheritance from his dad. I'm talking cold, hard cash he's making right now. But before we begin, most people don't know that if you don't like and subscribe, it tells the algorithm that you don't like that video or that creator. So if you want to make sure you see more of my theories, you should do that now. Thanks. Let's dive in. First, let's rewind to Jeffy's backstory. It's not exactly a rags to riches tale, is it? We know he grew up dirt poor with his mom, Nancy. This woman was the definition of a deadbeat. She never sent Jeffy to school, abused him when no one was looking, and even when they were looking, and eventually just dumped him at Mario's apartment. Not exactly the picture of wealth and privilege. Now, some of you might point to Jeffy's biological dad, Jacques-Pierre Francois, as a potential source of hidden riches. After all, this guy was loaded, he faked his own death, and left a massive inheritance for Jeffy. But here's the thing. Nancy was after that money. She was the one abusing Jeffy to try and get her hands on it. There's no evidence that she ever actually succeeded. And when Mario adopted Jeffy, it's doubtful the cash just magically transferred over. Plus, let's be real. If Jeffy did have access to millions, why would he still be living in Marvin's chaotic, constantly getting destroyed house? Why would he be wearing the exact same shirt every day and drawing on the wall with crayons still? Jeffy would probably be living in a mansion by now, swimming in a pool of Cheerios, and probably have his own personal chef whipping up way better than what Chef Pee Pee makes. So based on his past, it doesn't seem like Jeffy's got a secret trust fund stashed away, but that doesn't mean our theory is busted just yet. There are other ways Jeffy could be raking in the dough, and we'll get to those in a minute. Okay, so the backstory didn't give us much to work with, but what about Jeffy's life right now? Is there any evidence he's secretly swimming in cash in the present day SML? Well, for a while, it seemed like the answer was a yes. Remember when Mario first found out about Jeffy's biological dad, Jacques? Again, the guy is a mega rich artist who faked his own death and left a multi-million-dollar inheritance for Jeffy. Mario even adopted Jeffy with the hope that he'd get a cut of that sweet, sweet inheritance money when Jeffy turned 18. So for a hot minute, it looked like Jeffy was going to be set for life. He was going to be rolling in dough, just like his dad was. Imagine the possibilities. The SML world would be completely different. Every single video would be like Junior's credit card, but worse. But then, as usual, SML pulled a very strange plot twist. They brought Jacques back from the dead. And guess what? Daddy Dearest wasn't too thrilled about his ex Nancy trying to cash in on his fortune by stealing Jeffy. He wasn't even thrilled about Jeffy himself even existing. So he did what any paranoid millionaire would do. He cut Jeffy out of the will. And just like that, Jeffy's dreams of a rich life went up in smoke. No private jets, no caviar for breakfast, no diamond encrusted crayons. So once again, it looks like our theory is hitting a dead end. But wait, there's one more avenue we need to explore. And that is, this is SML we're talking about. Logic and reason went out of the window a long time ago. This is a world where anything can happen, and often does. Jeffy himself has been involved in some seriously wild schemes that could have made him a millionaire many times over. So let's talk about the piss pal. Yeah, you heard me right. That glorious, beautiful, smiley face sponge that was supposed to revolutionize the world of, well, let's just say bladder control for YouTube guideline terms. This was a prime example of Jeffy's accidental genius. Who else would think to create a reusable pee-absorbing sponge? Jeffy even took his invention to Shark Tank, and for a while, it looked like he was about to become a millionaire. Poobie, one of the investors, saw the potential in the piss pal and offered Jeffy a cool $1 million for a piece of the company. $1 million. That's enough to buy a lifetime supply of Cheerios, a solid gold helmet, and maybe even a new house. But as usual, things went wrong. Turns out Jeffy's invention was a little too similar to another popular sponge, the Scrub Daddy. And Mr. Daddy wasn't playing around. They slapped Jeffy with a cease and desist letter faster than Nintendo's cease and desisting Logan. All that potential, all that hype, all those dreams of a piss pal empire, gone. He probably had to give the $1 million back, and I'm probably guessing he didn't even get to keep his prototype as a souvenir. But hey, at least he tried, right? But maybe Jeffy just isn't smart enough to become rich. But wait, what about the time Jeffy became an actual genius? Yeah, remember that? One minute he was struggling to spell his own name, the next he's solving Rubik's Cubes in seconds and spouting off facts about quantum physics. All thanks to a freak accident in SML movie Smart Jeffy, where he hit his pencil into his brain while jumping on a trampoline. With an IQ of 300, he was smarter than Einstein. hawking, and probably even Cody on a good day. And get this, he had a plan, a real actual plan to turn $1 million into billions. Brooklyn guy convinced Jeffy to enter the International World's Smartest Person contest, where the grand prize was, you guessed it, $1 million. Jeffy saw this as his ticket to financial freedom. He was going to invest that money in oil and 3D organ printing, two industries that were practically guaranteed to make him a billionaire in no time. And Jeffy then smokes the competition. He was outsmarting everyone, leaving geniuses like Cody and Jackie Chu in the dust. For a moment, it seemed like Jeffy was about to become the richest, most successful person in SML history. But of course, when something can go wrong, it does go wrong in SML. In a horribly timed sneeze, his pencil got dislodged from Jeffy's brain, and his genius IQ vanished faster than Shrek in the cheesecake aisle. He was back to his old self, clueless and confused, with no memory of his brilliant investment strategies. Another missed opportunity, another chance at riches, snatched away by the cruel hand of fate. It's enough to make you wonder if Jeffy's destined to be broke forever, or if there's still a chance he's hiding a secret fortune somewhere. So maybe brains and inventions aren't Jeffy's path to riches, but what about raw talent? The kid might not be a scholar, but he's got one undeniable skill: spitting fire bars. Yeah, I'm talking about Jeffy the rapper. Remember when he stumbled upon a beat on Mario's computer and just started freestyling? He was roasting everyone, from Marvin to Rosalina to Brooklyn guy, with lyrics that were so ridiculous, so absurd, they were actually catchy. Who could forget lines like,
I go, you think that's funny? I stuffed my diaper with all my money. Jeffy, why?
Or like,
it's like a pretzel. I hit it on my head to make this instrumental. I'm mental, I'm crazy, diaper like a baby. Who's the Easter Bunny? You know that it's my daddy.
It was pure peak Jeffy, and the internet went wild for it. His rap songs, Wanna See My Pencil and Why, blew up on YouTube. But it wasn't just on YouTube they blew up. These songs were hitting the charts on iTunes and Spotify, racking up millions of streams. We're talking serious numbers here. Between all of the platforms, those songs easily have over 50 million streams in real life. And if you do the math using an average streaming rate, Jeffy's probably made over $500,000 from those bangers alone. And here's the kicker. Those songs are canon to the SML universe. They're not just some random side project. They're part of the story. They appear in the videos. Other characters are listening to other characters' songs. Back when Toad was a main character, other people always listened to his music, like Milk and Cookies. Which means if we're following SML logic, all that streaming revenue is canon too. So where's the money, Jeffy? Where's that $500,000? Is he hiding it under his mattress? Is he hiding it in his diaper? Did he invest it in a lifetime supply of Cheerios and cat pianos? Or is there something else going on here? We're getting closer to the truth. So, if Jeffy is secretly rich, how is he hiding it from everyone? Especially his poor, yet greedy dad, Marvin. It's simple. It's all digital. That $500,000 from his rap career is sitting pretty in an online bank account, far away from Marvin's prying eyes. And let's be real, Marvin is a boomer. This guy can barely work a microwave, let alone navigate the complexities of online banking. Jeffy's secret fortune is safe and sound, just waiting for him to cash in when he moves out. So do you think Jeffy's secretly a millionaire, hiding his riches from the world? Let me know in the comments. And while you're at it, hit that like button, subscribe with notifications, and check out my playlist of some of my best SML theories on screen now.